Have you ever wondered how some people always seem to get a yes to their requests while others struggle? The secret lies in psychology. Today we're diving into 5 simple but powerful tricks that can help you win people over and get them to agree with you. These techniques are not manipulative or harmful, but are based on positive psychological principles. Ready to learn the secrets? Let's get started. Number 1. Nod while you speak. Ever noticed how a simple nod can make a big difference in a conversation? Nodding while you speak isn't just a random gesture, it's a powerful tool for building rapport and influencing others positively. Studies have shown that nodding during a conversation signals agreement and understanding. When you nod while listening to someone, it shows that you're actively engaged and receptive to their ideas. This simple act creates a connection between you and the other person, making them feel heard and valued. But here's the fascinating part. Nodding is contagious. When someone sees you nodding, they're more likely to nod back. This phenomenon, known as mirroring, is a natural human behavior that helps to establish rapport and mutual understanding. By incorporating nods into your speech, you subtly encourage the other person to agree with you. It's a nonverbal way of saying, "I understand you, and I'm on your side." Whether you're negotiating a deal, pitching an idea, or simply having a conversation with a friend, nodding can enhance your persuasive abilities and increase the chances of getting a positive response. So the next time you want to win someone over, remember to nod while you speak. It's a small gesture that can have a big impact on your ability to influence and connect with others. Number 2, repeat back what they say. Have you ever felt truly understood during a conversation? Reflective listening, the art of repeating back what someone says, can create that feeling of being heard and valued. This technique isn't just about echoing words, it's about demonstrating empathy and building trust. When you repeat back what someone says, you show that you're actively listening and striving to understand their perspective. It's a powerful way to validate their feelings and experiences, fostering a deeper connection between you. Research has shown that reflective listening is not only effective in therapy settings, but also in everyday interactions. When people feel listened to and understood, they're more likely to open up and engage in meaningful dialogue. Imagine a friend confiding in you about a tough day at work. Instead of offering solutions or advice right away, try reflecting back their emotions and experiences. For example, you might say, "It sounds like you had a challenging day. I can understand why you feel frustrated." By acknowledging their feelings and experiences, you create a safe space for them to express themselves authentically. This strengthens your relationship and increases the likelihood of finding a mutually beneficial solution. So the next time you're in a conversation, remember the power of reflective listening. It's not just about hearing words, it's about understanding and connecting on a deeper level. Number 3, keep quiet when someone is wrong. In the heat of a disagreement, it's tempting to jump in and correct someone when they're wrong. However, a more effective approach is to practice restraint and keep quiet. This technique, known as the Ransberger pivot, emphasizes the importance of listening and understanding before responding. When you immediately correct someone's mistake, it can trigger defensiveness and resistance, hindering effective communication. Instead, take a moment to listen attentively to their perspective. By doing so, you show respect for their point of view and create a more conducive environment for dialogue. The Ransberger pivot encourages empathy and curiosity rather than confrontation. Rather than focusing on being right, strive to understand why the other person holds their beliefs. Ask questions to clarify their reasoning and express genuine interest in their perspective. This approach not only fosters mutual respect, but also allows for a more constructive exchange of ideas. When people feel heard and understood, they are more likely to be receptive to alternative viewpoints. So the next time you find yourself in a disagreement, resist the urge to correct immediately. Instead, practice the Ransberger pivot by listening attentively and seeking to understand before responding. By doing so, you can promote a culture of open-mindedness and collaboration in your interactions. Number 4, make an offer they can't refuse. Instead of starting with a big request and risking rejection, why not begin with a smaller, more manageable ask? This strategy, known as the foot in the door technique, is a powerful way to increase the likelihood of getting a yes from someone. By starting with a small request that you know the person is likely to agree to, You create a sense of commitment and consistency. Once they've agreed to your initial request, they are more inclined to say yes to subsequent, larger requests. For example, if you're trying to persuade a friend to join you for a workout, you might start by asking them to join you for a short walk. Once they've agreed to that, they may be more open to the idea of going to the gym with you. This technique leverages the human desire to maintain consistency in our actions and decisions. Once we've committed to something, we feel compelled to follow through with it, even if it means agreeing to additional requests. So, the next time you're trying to persuade someone, start small and gradually build up to your larger request. By making an offer they can't refuse, you increase your chances of getting a positive response. Number 5, make tiredness work in your favor. Did you know that timing can significantly influence whether someone says yes to your request? When people are tired, both mentally and physically, they are more susceptible to agreeing to things without fully considering the consequences. This phenomenon can work in your favor if you know how to leverage it effectively. When someone is exhausted, their mental energy is depleted, making them less likely to engage in critical thinking or decision-making. As a result, they may be more inclined to agree to your request simply to avoid the effort of thinking it through. For example, if you need a favor from a friend or colleague, consider asking them when they appear tired or drained. They may be more willing to agree in that moment, even if they might have hesitated otherwise. However, it's essential to use this tactic ethically and responsibly. Avoid taking advantage of someone's tiredness to manipulate them into agreeing to something they wouldn't otherwise. Instead, ensure that your request is reasonable and considerate of their well-being. By understanding how tiredness can influence decision-making, you can increase your chances of getting a yes when it matters most. So, next time you need a favor, pay attention to the timing and make tiredness work in your favor. These 5 tricks are simple yet powerful ways to positively influence others and increase your chances of getting a yes. Remember, these techniques are based on positive psychology and are not intended to manipulate or harm anyone. By using nodding, reflective listening, understanding rather than arguing, making small requests first, and timing your requests wisely, you can build stronger connections and achieve your goals more effectively. Thanks for watching. If you found these tips helpful, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more insightful content. Until next time, keep communicating effectively and spreading positivity.